Okay, so we've now seen the technique of logging both sides, and I'm going to be working through these 4 examples to show you how this works in practice. Okay, now you may find if you've seen writing these exponential equations in logarithmic form, and you've seen, well, that's a lot easier, that's 1 line of working that I need to deal with rather than 3. You do need to know this method of logging both sides. It is very important, so please make sure that you are up to speed with it and you can do it, because not every example will allow you to write exponential into logarithmic form. It's not that it's not allowed on the exam, it's the fact that some examples are too tricky not to use this method. So let's start with number 1. 4 to the x is equal to 15. So we're going to take logarithms of both sides. So we log the 4 to the x and we log the 15. The x can come down to the front, so we have x log 4 is equal to log of 15, and then I can divide both sides by the log 4. So log of 15 divided by log of 4, and then I can type that into the calculator. Log of 15 divided by log of 4, and that gets me 1.95 to 3 significant figures. Okay? 3 to the x is equal to 1/2. So take logs of both sides. Log of 3 to the x is log of 1/2. Then the x can come down to the front here. So x log 3 is equal to log of 1/2. And then I'm going to divide both sides by that log 3. Log of 1/2 divided by log 3. So log of 1/2 divided by log 3 is minus 0.631 to 3 significant figures. Okay, and that's the answer to the second one. Let's have a look at number 3 now, where they get a little bit more interesting. We've got 5 to the x plus 1 is equal to 8. So we log both sides. Log of 5 to the x plus 1 is equal to log of 8. Now, that x plus 1 can come down to the front, but make sure you write it as one single item by putting it in a bracket. Too many students I see don't put that bracket in and then write this, which is erroneous, okay? Even though they may then think that the bracket is still there, you can't just assume that. You can't let the examiner just assume that. So then I will divide both sides by that log 5, and I'm going to get x plus 1 is equal to log of 8 divided by log of 5, and then subtract 1 from both sides. Okay, so log of 8 divided by log of 5, and then take 1. And we get 0.292 to 3 significant figures. Okay, so divide through by that log 5 and then take 1 from both sides in the next step. So let's have a look at this last one. 8 to the 2x minus 3 is 150. So I'm going to log both sides first. Log of 8 to the 2x minus 3 is log of 150. The 2x minus 3 can come down to the front. Make sure you put it in a bracket like before. Then divide both sides by the log 8. You're then going to want to add 3 to both sides. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So I'm going to do that in one motion. So add 3 to both sides. and then divide everything by 2. So plus 3 divided by 2, and we get 2.70 to 3 significant figures. Okay? And that's how we can do the fourth one there. So the lesson to be learnt here is to make sure that you're happy using either writing the exponential equation in logarithmic form or going through this process of logging both sides. Okay? So make sure you know both processes and you can use either, because some of these logarithmic equation problems can get a little tricky.